First Alert Weather with meteorologist Ted Schmidt.
We had some pretty intense thunderstorms just a few hours ago, but since then the showers have moved out and now the skies are beginning to clear off. That sets the stage for a lot of warm sunshine to really boost those temperatures. We're on our way to the upper 80s, low 90s, and perhaps heat index values in the triple figures once again. So similar situation to the setup we had on Sunday, and the end of the day may also again feature some strong thunderstorms. Right now, though, blue sky here in Rochester. We see some sunshine also at Lake City. Very peaceful morning, kind of a muggy morning as you can expect, and the rest of the day is going to be a steamy one. That's our Lewiston Auto live camera network across the area. Heat advisory starting at noon today for all the orange counties. Most of the area is in that advisory. It's going to feel like it's about 100, anywhere from around 95 to 105, and you're looking at some very heavy humidity to go with some near 90-degree heat, and severe weather a threat possibility that's coming up after sunset tonight through the midnight hour. Temperatures climbing from the 70s this morning to mid 80s by lunchtime, right around 88 here in Rochester. Some spots may top out around 90 though, and it'll feel like it's upper 90s to near 100 moving into the afternoon. Skies clearing off. We already have some of that, say, pale blue in the sky overhead above the weather patio. Skies really clearing. Showers and storms weakening and moving away to the southeast. But the same front that triggered those thunderstorms, the same cold front, is on its way. That will trigger another round of storms later tonight. And once it moves through, we'll get a break from the heat and humidity in the coming days. 66 right now in Rochester at the airport officially. Winona 72 is 68 in Charles City, and Owatonna 62. So temperatures actually fairly decent, cooler than some recent mornings have been. But things are going to warm up very quickly today. Your first alert forecast details today. We have hot, humid weather, a first alert day because of that, and severe weather risk coming up tonight just through the midnight hour. But behind that cold front, cooler, less humid weather in the coming days, and aside from a brief shower or thunderstorm chance tomorrow or Wednesday, less rainfall in the coming days. In fact, a long stretch of dry weather ahead of us. Almost a taste of September to go with that. But again, looking at the severe weather risk, level 2 of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center in yellow here. Most of the area is in that. Areas along and west of Interstate 35, level 3 from the origin of that storm complex as it comes in later tonight after about 8 o'clock and moving across the map between 8 and 2 a.m. Damaging winds the primary threat, though you can't completely rule out the other elements of severe weather and some heavy rainfall. Looking for some strong storms after about 8. The activity all the way through the overnight hours and winding down tomorrow. But inch or two of rain a possibility in some of the heavier storms. So a lot of rain on top of areas that have already seen a lot of rain in recent days. But future track today, we have clearing skies. Temperatures moving up from around 70 this morning into the mid 80s by lunchtime. And by day's end, upper 80s to low 90s. It's going to feel like it's about 100. Here's that complex of thunderstorms igniting along that cold front, moving into the area from the northwest around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and then moving across the map through 2 a.m. A damaging wind gust, the primary threat in that. And the redevelopment of maybe a stray storm or two tomorrow with a slight chance also on Wednesday. So smaller doses of rain in the coming days. And then we dry things out. Low humidity and no rain chances from Thursday through the weekend. Temperatures actually by then will actually be a little bit cooler than average, 70s instead of the more typical 80-degree mark or so that would be typical for this time of the year. Today, close to 90 in the afternoon, Rochester, Mesa City, and in Glenville this afternoon. Tonight, upper 60s and near 70 with some thunderstorms and some downpours of rainfall. 7-day forecast after first alert day today, quieter days and cooler days for several days. A lot of 70s in our future.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to feel a whole lot different than what our temperatures and feels like is going to be today.
Yeah, big change.
A big change, yeah, for sure.